Thank you. Thanks for having me. I'm State Delegate Marc Korman. Among other things, I'm the chair of the Montgomery County House Delegation. So on behalf of my 23 colleagues in the House and our 8 state senators, good evening. Let me just briefly say on the county questions. On questions A and B, the 32-member Montgomery County delegation has publicly endorsed the county council's position. A is the answer and B is bad. So we hope you'll join the council on those. C and D, I don't think we have a uniform position, but obviously many of us agree with the council's position as well. I'm not sure I don't think all 32 of us have taken public positions on that set of questions, but I certainly share Councilman Jawando's view on those, and I know many of my colleagues do. Question 1 reads complicated, but it's actually fairly simple to support. Maryland is the only state in the country that has such a limited legislative budget power. So the way it works with the budget in Maryland is the governor introduces the budget, and the state legislature can only reduce budget line items. We cannot move money around or increase budget line items. So if we think an affordable housing program is really important, we can't move money from park police and put that money towards affordable housing instead. There are some tricks, there are some things we can do to try to get the governor to move money to affordable housing, but we just can't do that on our own the way, say, the Montgomery County Council can when they get the county executive's budget, or the way the U.S. Congress can when they get the president's budget, or the way the Montana legislature can when they get Governor Bullock's budget. So we're very unusual in not having this power. Ballot question 1 would just correct this historical error and allow the legislature within the governor's overall allocation, so the governor would still set the overall amount of the budget, to move money around. To say we want to spend more money on that affordable housing program and less money on park police, and we can do that in the budget without any tricks or begging or anything like that. It's just part of our budgetary power. It would give the governor a line item veto over the changes that we make, which of course would be subject to override if it came to that. And this would not take effect until the next governor. This would not apply to Governor Hogan's final 2 years in office. It will apply to Governor whoever. I'm not going to play the parlor game now of who's going to be the governor this would affect. So that's essentially it. I mean, I've been asked, why should progressives support this? And if you look at the last 20 years in Maryland politics, the governor's mansion has been held by the more conservative party for half of that time. But that entire time, the more progressive party has had a supermajority in both houses of the state legislature. So if we care about some of these progressive priorities, it's really important that the legislature, which over time has consistently been more progressive than the executive branch, have this power. So put more simply, the people's branch should have the ability to fund the people's priorities. And so I'd ask for your support on ballot question 1.